sometimes it takes me a few minutes to get everything coordinated to be able to put it on the TV so Mama and I can read it. Because sometimes it don't show up right. If y'all been here before, you know that. I go through this every week, every Tuesday night. Um, I don't see anybody on just yet, but if you are on there, welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't have my watch on. And what I do with my little notepad, you know, I'm losing my mind. Truly. It's off in La La Land. Y'all ever get in La La Land? I know that's awful close, isn't it? Yeah, oh, here's my notepad. That's what I was looking for. Oh, gotta get myself situated. Oh, so, what's going on with all y'all? Oh, look there. See, I find it right away today. That is just absolutely shocking. I am shocked, stunned, and amazed. All right. Hello. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with the fact that luckily I think I got some lipstick on my lip. Imagine that. I did not blow myself up today or yesterday, even though I did try to with the gas stove. You know, sometimes we just have little calamities that happen. Squirrel, how you doing, honey? I hope you're staying toasty up there in Pennsylvania. It's a little chilly up there right now. And I hope you're feeling better, sweetie. Um, and that the doctors were able to help you. We continue to lift you up, by the way. Um, but so anyway, I love, love, love my gas stove. Would never want to go back to the other. And quite honestly, the you know the flat ones? Well, that's what we have up in Ohio. And I do not like the flat surface ones. I like my gas stove. Um, Danielle, hello. Nicole, honey. Nicole, y'all have got to go on Nicole Dow's 323 and look at them puppies.
I want all of them.
Mama wants them all. So do I, but they're too big. I know what would happen. Uh, what happens on January 12th? You, those two gardeners. Hello. Oh, you have an appointment January 12th. Okay, that's kind of far away. Okay, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, you could die between now and then.
Keeping it hopeful. Hello, that's a positive. Mama, be nice.
Well, hell, they ought to get him in sooner.
Oh, now she's using profanities. Nicole, you got to come rein this woman in. Good Lord, have mercy. Pearlman, hey, honey. Oh, Pearlman, I talked with Radar's Bush Camp, Matthew, on the phone for quite some time yesterday. And he's got all of his appointments and all this and that, you know, and his knee's gonna be all worked on and everything. But he said he was in much better spirits. Much better spirits. And hopefully he wants to join next Tuesday. So there's that. Well, I should hope so, since Mother just screamed out you could die before then. But I don't think you're going to die before then.
No, you pray.
Yes. Okay, big dreams. I ain't seen you on here since your fiasco at the game. Have you been drunk as Cooter Brown all this time, or have you had a hangover? Just saying. I keep going and checking. Well, thank you. This is my end of the couch. Do y'all have certain places you sit in your living room? This is my end, okay? Now, the reason I like this end is because I can see everything from right here where I'm sitting. Not that I can't from his side. That's his chair, his end of the couch, and Mama sits right over here on this side of me. But from right here, I just got a full view of everything. And so, yeah, this is my seat. Oh, I'm so sorry. Now, I can fully understand, Big Dreams, that you would not want to try to be on screen when you're mourning the loss of someone that you care for. So I'm sorry. Please send condolences also to Carrie. I know how that feels. It's not a good feeling.
Oh.
And I understand not wanting to work. You just kind of want to crawl in your bed. Oh, good. I'm glad, Pearlman, that Matthew called you. Yes, you do got to get that license. Well, yeah, crunch time at work.
Eviction notice. What's that?
Okay, I don't know what that is. An eviction notice? I do know what those are.
Who is that? We haven't seen her before.
Don't know. Oh, well, bless your little heart. You need to go to the eye doctor. Okay, so we went, as a family. We have to support the grandbaby. And they had a program at the school today. Okay, this evening. And it was all about Egypt. The whole program. It didn't last very long. But it was about Egypt. Egypt. Not Christmas. Not Hanukkah. Not Kwanzaa. Not anything relative to the month of December.
Ancient history.
I'm like, okay. People who have office parties and different things, during this month. And we all had to stop what we're doing to go to this thing, which I don't begrudge. I'll go. But wouldn't that be better suited to have that in like February? Just saying. Oh, how, hello. How you've been putting out a lot of content lately. I'm trying to keep up with you, honey. It's very informative. Well, Nicole, you are a sweet angel, and thank you for doing that. Okay.
Johnny on the spot.
She is Johnny on the spot. We got 15 days, people, to Christmas. There are 22 days to 2026 when my diet starts. It's not diet, really. It's lifestyle change. I like that word better. 4 days till Hanukkah and 16 days till Kwanzaa. So, y'all, just giving you the countdown. Hey, Okie! Okie, I had something similar to your onion dish tonight. It was like onion pierogies. They were delicious. Let's see. Well, Ohio, you are staying up on everything with them aircraft things you've been posting about and stuff, which I do know quite a bit about those because living on that base for so long, you do kind of learn quite a few things. Oh, okay, I got them at the Costco. It was these onion pierogies with the it had a little sauce thing on it, and it had some beef in it. Not very much beef, I must say.
But it was
I would have added some mushrooms, I think, and then cheese on it. It was quite nice, quite delicious.
And easy to cook.
Well, now, Stink Bug, now I have to say, honey, that pizza was kind of pretty. It was pitiful. Now, I'm not slamming on your food at all, but that was a pitiful pizza.
Frozen pizza.
It was a frozen
Poor
pizza.
Little Stink Bug.
And it was not, I have had that Uno makes one that's a frozen deep dish pizza. And it's quite nice. I like it. Was it decent tasting? Sometimes the foods that really actually taste really good are not pretty food, you know? Okay, you live next to Nelson. Well, I guess you did if you were out there in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki, hey, honey. Yes, Mama is sitting right over there. She's reading her book.
Blowing them kisses.
She says she's blowing you kisses, stink bug. We like pizza, but my grandbaby, she's been brainwashed. She likes Domino's pizza. I like the local pizzas much better. I don't eat pizza that often, but yeah. Ha ha. Okay, you trying to be funny. Santa can't find his GPS. It's a lost cause. Uh, well, if you want my mama to cook for you, she can cook. I mean, she really can cook, but she ain't cooked in years. She hadn't had to. She's got me.
That's right.
Stinkbug's talking to you, Mama.
I love him too.
Yeah, see, I don't care for Domino's. I really, I like my little local pizza parlors. But, you know. So,
We
what
come from
else?
a long line of good cooks.
We do come from a long line of good cooks. What has everybody been doing? Now, I was very excited. I had ordered these presents. Ohio says, "Hey, Mama."
Hey.
I ordered these presents specially made for some of my family members, and I got them today. I'm so excited. And I got to wrap them tomorrow. And of course, my husband, when the delivery came, he's like, "Oh, what's that? Is that mine?" Look, Courtney, I'll talk to you. If you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. But yeah, so I'm all excited. I got to wrap them because he will spoil the surprise. Oh yeah, Stinkbug. These veins have got a lot of good cooking in them. Lot of good cooking.
Country cooking.
Yeah.
Southern country.
Okay, Stinkbug does some unusual lives. He don't talk to you. I don't know why he don't ever talk to you, but he don't ever talk to you.
Big dreams.
I'll respond to you, Courtney. Big dreams. And y'all, post your stuff up there so people know how to find you, and everybody can get on everybody's community and so on and so forth. Do I know how to screenshot? Yeah, with my phone. But yeah, I know how to do it with my phone. I don't know how to do it with that is a tablet, and that over there is the TV. Well, Stinkbug, people laugh at my voice. Thank you, Okie. I love Christmas. It's my thing. I do. I love Christmas, and this you can't really tell. Oh, you got pneumonia. Good Lord. Okay, now are you?
Make sure you get it taken care of.
Make sure you get some medicine. But honey is very good. Elderberry, very good. Yeah, there's a lot of
holistic,
but also some of Mucinex makes a nice product. I'm just saying. Well, I'm sure you are worried about her, Stinkbug. When Mama gets sick, I worry because when old people get sick and their mobility, and so they don't get walk around, and so their chest can easily get just. It's just not good for old people to get sick or break something. It can be bad, very bad. Oh, okay. So, okay, see, I got 9 trees, and this here's one. Now, there's my glasses and, my paraphernalia. But I call that my woodland tree. Well, yeah, if you need to take her to the hospital, by all means, take her to the hospital.
Don't be telling him going.
Or if you need to go, by all means, go to the hospital. It's important to take care of our health. Oh, that is wonderful, Okie. I love old Christmas ornaments. My aunt, my mother's mother, gave me some of the glass blown ones.
Your mother's sister.
Yeah, my mother's sister. Anyway, they're old. And I keep them out all year long. They're on a silver tree. But they're up real high so nobody or no cat or dog can get to them. But I love old Christmas ornaments. They're tradition, Now, okay, I know you've got a dog, so make sure that dog don't get near them Christmas ornaments. That could be a calamity right there. Well, I do. Not all my trees are not huge, but they do take up some space. I will say. Okay, you got and the home nurse comes for your grandma. Yeah, you need to go get yourself nice and well, stink bug, because you don't want to like
reinfect.
Yeah, you don't want to reinfect your grandma once she's on the mend, and that's one of the things in our house. Hey, Joy is we've got a lot of people in our house, and so like not last week, the week before, Mama and my husband were both sick. Well, I'm walking around with the Clorox wipes. Where are they? They're right here. Literally. Right here. Wiping down everything and not letting them touch anything.
See, now he's been sick 3 weeks and ain't done nothing about it. He needs to go to the doctor.
Okay, 3 weeks, stink bug. You need to go on to the doctor, sweetheart. Mama just said you need to go to the doctor. You can't be not doing what Mama says. Yes, we can all lift up stink bug in some prayers. Oh, little rubber elastic things. That's a good idea to keep the cats off. Use little rubber to keep the cats off them. I'm kind of surprised that the cat doesn't mess with stuff, but our cat don't mess with anything. Which I'm very thankful. So,
aww, bless his heart, stink bug.
Well, stink bug, don't be scared, sweetie. The scared part is if you don't go, because if that settles into your lungs and stuff, that can be really that can be bad. Especially when you are trying to help take care of your grandma. So take care of yourself, honey. And Lord, get enough rest and drink enough. Because what happens is people forget to drink. Well, stink bug, you've got insurance. You need to go on to the doctor. See, I don't have insurance, so I don't go to the doctor unless I really, really, really have to. But you don't want anybody to be scared of you, especially your grandma. See, our cat don't mess with the trees. CL Fancy, it don't. And the dog. Well, the dog does, but he doesn't mean to. He's not doing it. He's just a big old goober, and his tail, whack something or something like that. So I try to not put anything tail. If it's gonna break, I'm put real high because I don't want his little, not say little, but his tail to be wagging and boom, and there goes my ornament flying across there. I saw, in fact, I thought about you, Ohio, because I saw this guy and he bought a fake Christmas tree. Okay. So he bought a fake Christmas tree and he took one section of the branches out and he put a little bitty, like, piece of wood in there and made like a little house inside the Christmas tree and gave it to his cats and he put like cat toys all over it. Honey, them cats love that thing. It cracked me up. Yeah, I would assume the tree was for me too if I was a cat. Daniel, did you sneak in here and I didn't see you? There you are, sweetie. Hey, I made meatloaf the same day you made meatloaf, and Stinky Bug made meatloaf the day before. Meatloaf has been very popular this week.
Having the oven on keeps them warm.
Isn't that a cool idea, Ohio? I thought it was a cool idea. Hey, Lori, how you doing? I think that I looked when I was at the Costco today. They had dog beds. Now, my dog has had 2 dog beds, okay? One was some Tempur-Pedic something. Well, that didn't last long. He ate that baby up. Then one was this real plushy, I don't know. It was very soft. He ate it up. So I didn't buy him another one. I just, he can lay on the couch and rest with me. Oh, well, I don't think meatloaf is disgusting. Oh, Joy, I like chili. In fact, I got some hamburger meat today when I was up at the Costco to make chili because, okay, y'all, drum roll, it got a little bit cool today. It was 70.
I've got my sweats on now.
Well, you're always cold. You don't count. Yeah, I think my husband would balk at the fact if I used turkey. Now, I could put sausage. I did put bacon in it, but he would balk.
You could mix it, beef and turkey or chicken.
Oh, mercy. Okay, it doesn't say you have 43. The 3 out of the 4 cats destroying the tree. Okay. Because I looked up there and I was, oh my God, she's got 43 cats. But no, that's not what you meant. Whew, scared me there for a minute. Yeah, I like chili. Now my husband put so many crackers in it that I'm like, okay, well, you've just totally destroyed the fact that it's chili. But hey, we all eat things the way we want to. It's like when you go and somebody's got a hot dog or a hamburger or something, and they put stuff on it, and you're going, well, it's not yours. Let them do what they want to, Oh, I liked the cooking video, Daniel. I thought it was cute that y'all did it together. I asked my husband tonight when we were at that school function, I said, are you ever going to go onto the YouTube with me? He said, nope. I said, other people, they do. You should go on there with him. Nope. He's such a grumpy. He really is. Oh, Peace, you are just too sweet. Thank you very much. It was a good video, wasn't it, Lori? I thought Daniel did real good on it. Well, and his little wife. Oh, you may subscribe? Sure. We love for people to subscribe. We want people to subscribe to every single solitary one of these fine channels. The thing is, we do have a lovely community, don't we? And everybody, for the most part, is very respectful, very kind. And if they're not, we got some other good people who can just boop, get rid of them. Oh, that's a chili contest. I have never won. Well, Yes, actually, I did. I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I did win a chili contest, and okay, but I won it with white chili, not your regular traditional chili. Um, that's right. Stink bug. If they're not nice, we'll send them over to your house. Um, but
It's Robin.
hey, Robin. I believe. Did you post something about? No, that was not you. That was Okie that did goulash. We like goulash. And
Jackson
kind of
loves it.
kind of a one pot meal. I like those because there's a lot less cleanup. Really, I did not realize that, Lori. Thank you. That would be absolutely shockingly amazing. I don't know about everybody else. I know there's some huge channels. Okay, I'm not ever going to be one of them huge channels. I know that. But I never dreamed that I would have this many people on there. But also, the reality of having to try to get all those uh, watch hours. Good Lord have mercy. I don't know how people do that. I mean, that's a lot of watch hours. And as I've said before, the whole reason that the monetization thing, uh, it's because I think it'd be fun to help people and to do fun things with money. And I'm not gonna go buy cigarettes. Not that if that's what you do with your money, that's your personal, you know. But I'm not gonna. I would spend it wisely, and so that's just me. Well, I'll check on you, stink bug. I can call you every morning if you want me to. I get up kind of early. I don't want to. I used to could sleep late, but since I turned a little over 60, 62 now, I can't sleep late.
Mm.
I
It
got a
does
lot of
take a
time,
lot of
honey.
time.
It does take a lot of time. And that's the thing. When and do y'all ever notice that on the YouTube, you'll check the analytics or what have you,
Hey, Lori.
and it'll say, "Yes, my mother is Nana is here with me." If you, this is late night for her. If you check it, one day you might have say 110 subscribers. The next day you've got 98. Okay, where'd those people go? They just poof disappear. Same thing happens with the watch hours. So I don't know how YouTube calculates anything, but I guess they have their own method of math. Oh yeah, she's here. Well, we've had a very busy day, very busy because we had to go. She had an appointment, so she had to go tend to that. I went to Costco. Uh, yeah. See, yeah. Some people unsubscribe, but sometimes I think they just. I don't know. It's like a mass exodus. Sometimes I just don't understand it. Alan, you can't leave. You have to stay right here with us. Um, I do try when I go onto different people's channels to watch a full video, comment, when I subscribe, and then I like to go back and keep up with people. Um, so you try. Obviously, I can't go on 800 people's channels every day. That good Lord, there's no way. Well, Stink Bug, you're phenomenal. That's just all there is to it. Um, Alan, we do appreciate you coming by. Well, I'm definitely not a robot, that's for sure. Lord knows. What was it? Something today. I was trying to figure out how to work it. Oh, it was the remote control for one of the TVs. And my husband was like getting kind of irritated with me because I didn't know how to work it. And it's like, I want them all to be the same, all to work the same. It's ridiculous. So everybody has that problem then, Ohio, is what you're telling me. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I can't change it, that's for sure. I just kind of find it curious. And it can be a little disheartening sometimes. But, I just keep plugging along, which I know, Ohio, you just keep plugging along and doing your thing. And I appreciate that. You know what I realized? There are more people on YouTube that I see the community of that live north of me than that live south of me. A lot more. Oh well, no, I don't need a job. I YouTube is for me. It's an outlet, obviously, and I do feel like if ever I am monetized, that I would like to help others in small ways, obviously. Yeah, Daniel, I think you're right, honey.
Short stink bug says. Work on the short.
Well, I do post a lot of short stink bug because long form stuff, quite honestly, I can't watch a 20-minute video every day for 10 people. But I can watch a short for 10 or 20 people.
Pieces in.
Um Yeah, the fishing community is phenomenal. I do have to say, Peace, you are right about that. The fishing, the hunting, the prepping communities. There's some woodworking communities that are amazing. They do amazing stuff. There's some jewelry making ones that I've seen. Some cooking ones. Some of the cooking ones. Okay, them people got way too much time on their hands. Well, I can understand. You're right, Stink Bug. And part of my problem is I don't know how to do the technical stuff. I don't know how to put music on and put writing on the screens, and I don't know how to do all that. I need lessons. Maybe I'll come to Alabama, Stink Bug, and you can show me how to do that. I do know how to drive to Alabama. Been there many a time, many a time. So, Stink Bug, you got Christmas plans yet, honey? You got to get yourself well so you can have Christmas plans. Nicole, Joy, y'all got Christmas plans? I know, Ohio, you probably going to one of your children's and be there with the grands. You're going to have to go somewhere because you got to get some Christmas atmosphere going. And take Reba. She wants to see a Christmas tree.
He's killing me.
Oh, when I tried to blow up the house? Yeah. Well, and thumbnails. I don't even know how to do a thumbnail. Well, I know what you're saying with the watch hours there, Ohio. I'm like, I don't know that many people that would sit there and watch me for that many hours. Good Lord. Oh, Joy, that's nice. That's nice. Now, Stink Bug, Christmas is a very nice holiday. Obviously, I love Christmas. But you know what? Okay, so we went. Yeah, see, I figured, Ohio, you'd be going over to somebody's house. Joy, I went to the Costco with the intent of buying some really thick, nice steaks for us to have Christmas. Oh my stars. I didn't think I'd have to sell the house to get them. Oh my word, Pearlman, you did not go out there in that temperature to put up Christmas decorations. I don't think my husband would do that.
I know he wouldn't. He gets too cold.
We have outdoor Christmas decorations. Post them. I want to see them. Dana, make him post them, or you post them. I like the shorts too, Fantasy. I think they're fun to do, and Robin, I'm sorry that you're having a hard time with Christmas. I know it's a difficult time for a lot of people. And I can appreciate that. I also know that it's up to us as individuals to try to overcome as best as possible, especially if you got other people, especially if you got children. You don't want to rob them of the experience. Okay, Daniel, you're so sweet. You could. Oh, how you really could. You could probably just do Reba shorts and do quite well. My dog just laying there being lazy. He gets lots of views just being his old lazy self. The cat won't. The cat don't like for me to, but people don't watch cats as much as they do dogs. Stinkbug, you're being sweet.
I want Stinkbug just to focus on the real reason for Christmas.
Well,
If
Stinkbug,
it makes him sad.
Mother said focus on the real reason for Christmas if it makes you sad. Now, but you know he may not believe that, Mother. We don't know.
I bet he does. He sounds like he does.
Yeah, you just trooper through. I've been alone at Christmas. I've been deeply sad at Christmas, but it's one of those things where it's kind of like, now I don't mean this to make anything light of anything, but it's like if you have an addiction, whatever the addiction is, and you keep saying, well, I'll stop after the first of the year, or you know what, I'm gonna stop after my birthday, or oh no, Kate, I'm gonna stop after the 4th of July, and you can keep the progression going for a really, really long time. Well, Stinkbug, that is not an image that you want to relive in your, but find new images to imprint on your head.
And be thankful that's not happening
And
anymore.
you know, quite honestly, you can help others to enjoy, and sometimes that will bring the joy to you. Peace. Thank you very much for coming in, and good luck with your fishing. Now that's okay, Stinkbug. That's what we're here for, sweetie. Yeah, you find new images, ones that make you smile, ones that lift you up. Yeah.
Oh, Robin.
Robin, I have been in the situation where you know, you're caring for someone. I've never had to do it like full bore on myself. That in alone is a high pressure thing, and I'm sorry. But find joy with your daughter and try to, you know, it's like we do a lot of our Christmas just for that baby, just for my grandbaby. I mean, plain and simple. A lot of the Christmas is for the grandbaby.
What do you want to say? 75%.
Oh yeah, for sure. Exactly, Daniel. Thank you for being sweet to our little stink bug. When when I was little, Mama would take us up to my grandparents. So we weren't, my dad, he stayed here and worked. So we didn't have, that family unit Christmas, but we had the unit Christmas of all the cousins and aunts and uncles and stuff like that. Exactly. Robin, you do it for other people. When I worked at the nursing home, Daniel can tell you this because he too works at a nursing home. Um, those little old people light up at the remembrance of a holiday, a childhood. You bring them into a nursing home, oh my word, it just lights up their world. No, Stinkbug, I don't look at you as a victim at all, but I do worry about you not going to the doctor and getting that pneumonia and it settling into you. Mm-hmm. And Robin, if you need help, you do need to reach out. There is help out there. Sometimes it's a little hard to find, but there is help out there. Stinkbug, you're right. I mean, uh, I I look at. In fact, I've started with my photo albums again because I want the images that bring forth smiles and love to be passed on, and recipes, photos, all that kind of stuff. Oh dear, an ear infection? They died from an ear infection? Well, I know that if you get an ear infection, tooth infection, anything up in your head, it can be quickly, it can do some really, really bad things. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Oh, how yes, she should take Reba. Honey, they would love Reba at the nursing home. Daniel can tell you, oh, they would love it. You should see people in nursing homes when little children come visit. It is amazing. They just light up. Yep, see, Pearlman? Yep, one ear and it can go. And that's what's so scary. Yeah, Robin, it's hard. Um, when I worked, yeah, the root canal. Root canal, it can be very dangerous. Very dangerous. Well, we can talk about whatever y'all want to. It's fine with me. I don't care. Uh, People need outlets. They need outlets for prayer requests. They need outlets for laughter. They need outlets for just a calmness. All kinds of things. And so, if you can find that coming on here and saying, hey, then I'm all for it. Because, let's face it, I'm just sitting here talking about Christmas ornaments. Y'all are talking about some more important things. I do try to be a nice lady. Now I can be ugly. Y'all did hear me. If you watched that video, you did hear me say a bad word. I do say bad words sometimes. Sometimes I say really bad words. Well, the thing is, Stinkbug, we too, Mother and I talk about you when I'm not on here. You know that, don't you? Do you hear your ears ringing? I show her the pictures of you and your food, that pathetic pizza. No offense. Well, your auntie just must have been just fabulous.
sweet Stink
Oh.
Bug family.
Oh. Well, where was your aunt from? Or she might still be alive, I don't know. But, oh, I had got to fix that pillow. My back's starting to crank up. Oh, yeah, Nicole, you heard me say it live. Did you laugh out loud? Whew. Sometimes when you do something and it startles you.
Oh, Lord. Poor Stink Bug. He can't catch a break.
Well, Stink Bug, that pizza was pitiful. Y'all got to go look at Stink Bug's pizza and come back and tell me what you think. It didn't have anything on it. Like, there was just like, here's the pizza, okay? And there was this much cheese in the middle. It needed a little fluffing up, something. It needed some added ingredients. Barbara.
Excuse me.
So, y'all, I'm going to get a new tattoo. I don't have any tattoos, okay? Not real ones. But my ones on my hands, that the grandbaby, yeah, I do. Tattoos. She's going to want me to put this on. I'm thinking the gingerbread man and the Christmas tree. I'm sure Santa Claus will be very impressed with my tattoos. Well, I believe you if you... Jack's Frozen Pizza. I've had that before. They're not horrible. Now, I will say that some are better than others. And
That Uno one we got.
that Uno one was good. And there's another one. It's kind of in a brown box. I don't remember the name of it, but it was good too.
I can't think of it right now.
Sometimes they'll have those on sale. Not very often, but sometimes. I like those because they have those big round pieces of cheese on them.
They're cheaper at Walmart than they are at Publix.
Well, no, everything's cheaper. Do you know? Okay, so when I was at the Costco. Well, first of all, they had a calamity in the milk. If you've ever been to a Costco, they got little rooms. Okay, they got the dairy room, they got the fruits and vegetable room, they're cold rooms. Well, I went into the dairy room, and apparently somebody did not stack the milk properly, and it collapsed. And so what happened was the bottom gallons of milk exploded. I got myself out of there. I didn't want them blaming me.
The vendors are...
Yes, it was a milk calamity. It was. All I could see, hey, cousin. Kathy is my cousin, y'all. Like by birth cousin. Oh, you bought a new gun. That's nice, Daniel.
What kind?
Mother wants to know what kind. Mother loves guns, by the way. Stink Bug, did you know that? Mother loves guns. She's quite the shot.
Won a turkey one time.
Yeah, she won a turkey one time. There it tells you right there.
Oh dear, 9mm. That's a powerful one.
That's not...
have a kick to it.
You're not going to go squirrel hunting with that, huh? Oh, you bought one too, Pearlman. Y'all are all getting ready to defend us all. That's not... Y'all are getting some early Christmas presents, aren't you?
I'm a real big Smith & Wesson fan.
Yeah, Mother's a Smith & Wesson fan. Well, yeah, I like to be well protected as well. And I know Kathy likes to be protected. A Beretta, I know what that is. You mean like karate classes, Daniel? Lori, I agree with you completely. Everybody, but okay, everybody should have protection, but they should all be trained with it, not just willy nilly.
Scooter just got another one.
Well, shall I say, Kathy, that I'm shocked, stunned, and amazed? Not really.
Make sure they understand he's a
He's
officer of
law
the
enforcement, by the way. Hubby there. Yeah. Well, we have a real nice gun range here, and they do offer classes for protection. And basically, people, if you're going to own weapons, own them legally, but you also need to know how to take care of them properly. And a lot of people don't. And my father would he'd roll over in his grave if you're not taking care of it properly. Oh, your head, Laura, your head has to be on a swivel all the time. When like today, when I was at the Costco, I mean, it was like you had all these little old people, because I live in a retirement area. And I just thought, Lord, if I wanted to I could, let's just say they were not really paying much attention. They need to be better aware of their surroundings. I'm not opposed to a taser, no.
One of those burners is okay too.
And my daughter, when she traveled quite extensively using the train in Chicago, and she had those little mace type, is that what they spray stuff, that she carried with her because the places she worked would not allow anything else. But yeah, and that's another thing that a lot of people who, if they're gonna be armed, you have to have where you got access to it, because they're not going to wait for you to be able to access it. Kathy can speak highly on that. We had an unfortunate incident here 2 weeks ago now, I guess it was, where an officer was shot. And the guy, we still don't really know exactly what happened about him. I mean, the world is just weird. Oh, okay. Daniel and Ohio. Okay. Daniel, congratulations on the win of your football game. Ohio, I'm sorry about the football game. Now y'all have to play nice. I will say that my husband was very pleased with the outcome. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, so you don't have to have a permit. You do have to have a permit in the state of Florida. I don't know all of the particulars. Kathy might be able to speak more on that, but yeah. My father worked in law enforcement, and he used to let them taser him. Not a fun thing. But he also said, pepper spray. That's what I made, pepper spray. But he said that, I agree, Ohio. I think you're right. It could be a national championship game. No, what was it? Oh, he said that when someone is under the influence of drugs, particularly, that a taser sometimes just won't even, it doesn't phase them. Nothing. It just doesn't even phase them. but the pepper spray will at least blind them enough to stop them. Okay, see, 38 special. Now you're talking where I know what you're saying. Um, Hello, Saving Grace. How are you tonight? We're all over the board on topics tonight, by the way.
Not for a stun gun.
Well, I don't know if I was a heartbreaker, but I held my own, shall we say, sir. Uh, I don't. Do you need a? I don't know if you need a permit for a stun gun in Florida or not. Yeah, stink bug. You're right. My dad said it didn't. It did not matter. They could. They just. It didn't phase them. It just didn't even phase them. People on drugs are crazy. Yeah, crazy as a Bessie bug. No offense, there, stink bug. Um. Well, now stink bug. Oh yeah, Florida laws are interesting, and they change depending on you know who's making laws at the time. Well, see, that's me. I don't know squat. So y'all got to check out with the proper authorities in the state that you or country even that you are in. Well, Lori, see, that's my daughter. She walks. She doesn't drive. Right now, and so I'm always like something that she can hold on to. That's not huge and that she's comfortable with. So she's kind of intimidating because she's a tall girl and she doesn't get that from her mama, but and she walks with a great deal of confidence, which does help. But she also is always in black. She looks like a witch. I mean, she's an attractive witch, but she looks like a witch. Um, yeah, Grace, y'all are in the Panhandle, and I'm down here on the East Coast. Y'all are getting a little chilly. I bet it's chilly at my cousin's house too. Um, well, stink bug, I kind of have to agree with you. I'm always going to be able to, shall we say, lay hands on it. Oh, Google can just. Well, you see these people that go on that map stuff and everything, and they end up driving off a cliff, and I'm thinking, did they not see the cliff? If you see that you're driving into the woods, would you not stop and go, okay, this isn't right? People do amaze me sometimes. You're right, Robin. They can be intimidating, but with practice and proper practice, with someone skilled to help you, um, and you learn about them, they're not intimidating. Well, I can understand why you'd be protective. I'm protective of my people. Um, I don't want nobody messing with my people. Uh, and when I say my people, that encompasses quite a selection. But I think more people need to be kind. Now there was some real nice people at the Costco today, but then there was also some ones where you're going, okay, hang to the right, hang to the right, hang to the right, and don't stop in the middle of the aisle. You know, just little things like that just drive Granny up the wall. And I get precious. They're just precious when they pull up there to put gas in their car and they've pulled up on the wrong side, and then they gonna try to pull that thing over, and there ain't no way it's gonna do it. It ain't no way it's gonna do it. Yes, Pearlman, you are exactly right.
Oh, Kathy's gonna freeze.
Ooh, Kathy, you better get your socks on. I got my slippers on right now. Ooh, that's a little chilly for me, Kathy. Well, actually, it's really not. I mean, it is, but I would like that temperature.
Not me.
Perlman, don't forget we got a date. Me, you, and your beautiful wife. Yeah, I'm not very threatening looking. Let's face it. People would look and go, "Oh, well, that old woman couldn't do nothing." Don't try me. Don't mess with my grand. It's not gonna happen. And the funny part, the really, really funny part, uh, oh yeah, a cast iron skillet. I can knock your behind out on with a cast iron skillet. Uh, yes, Kathy, you are correct, Amundo. And honey, we and you both know that some of them people don't need to be carrying, quite honestly.
Florida's now open carry.
I know, that's what Kathy just said. Your auntie's losing it.
No, I was just reading it.
Stink bug, you threatening looking? Well, see, I know you've got a good heart and a big heart. I think that people misjudge. People will look at me sometimes. Well, see, that's it. That's it, Ohio. You got it. You have nailed it on the head. Uh, I don't want to mess with nobody. I don't want to. I don't want to interfere with anybody's world until they mess with my babies, and then the claws come out, and the mama bear just takes over, and that's the end of that. Um, yeah. So I fully understand. And your wife is a tiny little thing. And quite honestly, if Granny can have a diabolical mind sometimes. That's a secret. Don't tell everybody. I can plan some horrible things. Don't tell. It's true, Daniel. It's true. I can. I don't normally, it's not my given spirit, but I can. Speaking of which, do y'all ever run into people from your past? And there's a song. It's Garth
Mine's
Brooks.
dead. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord, Mother, good God. But I think, what you say, Kathy? I understand that. I do understand that. What was that? Oh, okay. The song from Garth Brooks. It's called Unanswered Prayers. Y'all ever heard it? If you haven't ever heard it, you got to go hear it. But, so anyway, I run into people from the past today. And, you chit chat and all that good stuff. And then you walk away and you're like, oh, thank goodness. Unanswered prayer. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't mind running into people and saying hey and, doing a little reminiscing and this and that. But some of them, they in my past for a reason. Now, that wasn't the instance today, but still, it makes you think. It just makes you think.
You're thankful for the good Lord's hand being on you.
Now, what was funny, Ohio? Me running into somebody? I was at the Cumberland Farms because my friend Carol had to get some coffee. She said she had a headache and she needed some coffee. That was on our way up to the Costco. So, at the Costco, they took away my chair. I was sitting in the chair the last few times and doing my little videos. If they took my chairs, that's why I had to stand up and walk around the store. Carol did buy my lunch while we were there. We had hot dogs. We had hot dogs and a soda for $1.50. I'm a cheap date. My husband thought that was very funny because I cost more than $1.50 when he and I go out to eat. Oh yes, Ohio. He thought that was funny that you said that, Mother. Well, she is old. She's older than dirt.
87's pretty old. His mama used to say it's nearly about 100.
That's right. Robin, you are correct. You are absolutely correct. I have a small circle of people that you talk to on a regular basis, and then a little bit larger circle that you talk to occasionally. And then there's a huge circle of I know who they are. I may have gone to school with them as a child or something. I know who they are. I couldn't tell you squat about them, other than, who their mom and daddy were. Because I've lived in the same community basically my whole life. But that don't mean that I'm going to invite them over to eat dinner. Now, I don't want them to starve to death. Don't get me wrong. But you know what I mean. So, Nicole, are you still here?
Hey, Calf.
Did you hear? My cousin Kathy's son is fixing to go in the Navy. I agree, Daniel. And sometimes your life progresses in a certain direction, and their life goes in another direction, and so it's called life for a reason. So yeah. Oh, Kathy. See, this looks like it's stitched on there. It's not. It's one of them iron-on kind. Oh, honey, I'd love to. I'd love to meet Reba and your wife. Uh, and what's the other little dog's name? It starts with an M, doesn't it? Joy, thank you. This is from I don't know the name of the place, Faith and something. They send me a text every day about shirts being on sale. And who doesn't love a themed shirt? But this one's huge. Okay, now don't laugh. Okay, it's long sleeve. Look at the sleeves. I'm like, okay, I know that my extremities are not very long, but good Lord. Yes, honey, I will be more than happy to give you our opinion. Mother and I both will if you want both of our opinions.
I'm fraught with opinions.
Yes, she's very
opinionated.
Oh, nice, Joy. I like a themed shirt. I've got them for different holidays and stuff, and these are really soft. Sometimes you'll get one, and they're not. I mean, I paid $10 for this shirt, but it's really soft. I don't pay a lot for my clothing. I don't remember the name of it. Like I say, they send me a text all the time. Stinkbug, have you left us? I bet Stinkbug's done left us and done gone to bed. He needs to go to bed. No, I've done erased it. But they'll send it to me again tomorrow. But well, hello, honey. How you doing? Oh, I like your little initial thing. That's cute. Joy's got a J. My son set up my channel. If I'm a large, please, honey. I'm more than just a large. but bless your heart. The other thing that you can do with them is you can make them into blankets and stuff, which is kind of nice. Do you know how to sew? I mean, I don't know how to sew, but I can cut a square out and sew it to another square. Well, Daniel, you need some glasses, sweetheart. Oh, okay, your sister does? My sister's very talented. She's very smart, too. I think Mama must have dropped me on my head and...
That's not true.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, when they say bless your heart, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I find that I say it quite frequently anymore. Yeah, when you see, no offense to anybody, please, but when you see some of them people from up north and they come down here and want to change everything and you just go, oh, bless her heart. Oh, bless her heart. It's not necessarily a compliment.
If he showed up, just go back where you come from.
I wouldn't, Robin, I honestly, okay, in that, if he's never ever had, basic contact with the child, and the child showed no interest whatsoever in this person, and he's never financially supported this person, I would make sure, as long as you've got full custody and you've got all your paperwork in order, no, he doesn't need to see your child.
If she's had that child for 11 years, that child can choose to stay with her.
And it's either 8 or 12. I'm not positive. Depends on the state. You have to check with your lawyer. The child has a right to decide what they want. So you can check with a lawyer, and you don't need a lawyer. You can check with a, oh, Kathy, help me out. What's the name of it? Oh, Lord, I can't remember the name of it. But the child has rights after a certain age to make some decisions for themselves. But no, if it's detrimental to the child, you keep the person away from them. That's just the way that is. Joe, you're right. Paralegal. That's it. See, Laura, you're a smart one. A paralegal can be very, very helpful and generally not cost near what a lawyer costs. Yeah. Okay, and if she, then there you go. That there, right there, the judge, you're about 99% that the judge will say, nothing. You get nothing. You don't. Yeah. So you have every right, because you are the custodial parent. You're the one doing all the work. Yeah. I don't know what state you live in, Robin, but I know that
wherever Joy is,
in the state of Florida, as the mama who's done all the work, you've got some pretty good rights. Okay, now, no, I'm not saying that, Daniel. I'm saying that if you are the sole support, the sole caregiver for a child, then you do have more rights than somebody who just shows up and says, to an 8-year-old, hey, I'm your dad, I want to be in your world. They've been absent from their world for a very long time. And I do think that there's an awful lot, unfortunately, of young ladies who have babies by multiple people, and it can just be a real calamity. I mean, it really can. Um, but fathers have to step up too. You know, my son and his past girlfriend are how we got our granddaughter, and they're no longer together, and she's with someone else, and it's been some legal meagle, you know, and it got kind of ugly and stuff, and yeah, so you have to do what's best, honest to goodness, for the child. Um, and if daddy wasn't there from day one and continued to be there in some way, sometimes they can't be the total financial support. I understand that. But let's face it, they can visit, they can be active in their life. Oh, see, so Robin, I'm sure that you are extraordinarily protective of your child. I'm very protective of my grown children.
Me too.
You're right, Daniel. You are exactly right. A man or a woman, let's face it, that women do it too, will just slip into a child's life for a very short period of time, and this child builds their expectations, their hopes, and their dreams, and then out the door they go, and it's like, that's not right. You've got to do what's best for the child, even though it may not be what's best for you at the time. You have to do what's best for that child. I have a problem with men or women also introducing their child to other children or other adults whom they have relationships with really early without, shall we say, vetting them. I have a problem with that. You do. You need to protect her, and you need to protect yourself. I mean, that's just the simple truth of it. Yeah, I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I understand both sides. I do. I really do. Somebody makes a mistake and has distanced themselves from their child, and then they decide they want to come back and be with their child.
Joe Mama knew.
Yeah. Well, he's been on here just now.
Mm.
But Joe, my mama was just asking if you were new. But you got to do what's best for the child. And, you know, I made choices in life that I thought were the best choices for my children. And then they become adults. And then I realized, well, maybe I didn't really do the best choice. But at the time, it was the best choice I could have made. So there are no perfect parents. It's not. It's not. Yeah. Well, I understand that, Robin. I understand that. And we do make choices. We all make choices. And, you know, it's like when someone has done a crime and they go to jail, they go to prison, and, you know, the mama or the daddy, whoever's in prison, the other person, does not want to take the child for visitation. I can understand it. And depending upon the relationship, the crime, all these different things play into factor. You do what's best for the child. That's it. I don't know that we answered your question, but we tried. So
The court's going to agree with her.
yeah, if
There's
I'm
no
not a
way that-
lawyer, And I'm not a judge. However, I would love to be a judge. I actually,
I'd be a good one.
she'd be one of them hanging judges. That's what Mama would be. She'd be a hanging judge. Uh, I think I could be a judge. I think I could be fair. Uh, However, you hurt old people and you hurt children, I might throw you under the bus. Yeah, you always, every day you wake up with the attitude of, I've got to do the best I can do for the people that are in my life. And not just your kid, but particularly your kid. Um, you want to do the best you can for the people that your life touches. That's that's the way it is. I mean, and it's taken me a long time to learn that. Well, Daniel, lighten it up, honey. Tell us something. Tell us tell us how you gonna cook the next squirrel. Well, you done crock potted one. Who was it? Somebody was talking about. Oh, it was Lori talking about white squirrels. You know what I saw on the YouTube today? A black squirrel. I was like, we should get those together and we'll see if it makes a gray squirrel or if it makes us a polka dotted squirrel. Why, I wouldn't say squirrel in front of Reba because Reba, that's, Daniel, you need to take Reba squirrel hunting with you. Oh, I've been in jury duty a number of times.
Squirrel meatloaf. It takes off a lot of squirrels for that.
Yeah, it would take quite, and you'd have to. Isn't the squirrel kind of stringy?
Well, they're small for one thing. They're dark meat.
Well, Pearlman, I do have to say, I'd be rather a strict judge. I would not be a lenient judge. Yeah. See, we just got regular old kind of mealy gray looking squirrels here. Oh Lord, y'all got too many recipes for squirrel. See, I think it sounds kind of yucky myself, but to each their own.
If
To
you was
each
starving,
their
that'd be
own.
all right.
Oh, chicken of the trees, that's funny. I my dog is supposed to be a hunting dog, right? He's a Labrador Retriever. My dog don't even go in the pool. Oh, speaking of Nicole. Okay, so I went out there and checking on the pool today. It is clear as a bell. Now there's some leaves, not a lot, but there's some leaves in it. So I'm thinking that saltwater system is to die for because he did that in April and we still haven't put any more chemicals or anything in it and it's still perfectly clear. Mm-hmm. My neighbor has a squirrel on their wall now that you say that. Yes, my lab only hunts table food.
It's already on the table.
What you gonna switch yours over, Nicole? Oh Lord, no, I'm not eating a groundhog. Well, I would if I've starving to death. I've had deer, I've had turkey, I've had rabbit. Oh, labs love table food. My dog gets some kind of fancy, expensive dog food that my husband buys for it. But he also gets, okay. See, I'm glad you reminded me, Nicole, because I'm telling you, it's fabulous because it's not as expensive. I mean, there's the initial cost, which I think it was like $80. But that's not any more than it is to start the pool up every season anyway. likes to eat groundhog? Okay, Ohio, you can't have a pet squirrel. That would drive poor Reba crazy. I have had elk and I have had bison. Kind of tastes like hamburger, if you want to know the truth. Our dog Max, he gets little snippets, not like real food. Uh, well, see now, I Reba needs to exercise. I need the exercise too, y'all. Okay, so the first of the year, I'm throwing out all this food in my house that we can't eat or that we're not supposed to eat. And we're going to go back to walking every day and watching what we're eating. Oh, they're grass fed. Okay. Well, if you say so. Sorry, okay. That's what my husband likes. He likes ham, cheese, bread, potatoes. Oh yeah, we have one of them zero turn jobbies in Ohio. We don't have enough yard here for. We have one here, but we don't use it because it's too big. Uh, but you should see me on that mower, on that zero turn. I'm good. My husband does not like for me to get on it. He says I'm going to tear it up. I think it's just because he likes doing it. Do you know how expensive it is to have somebody mow for you? Because, see, we have to pay somebody to mow in Ohio when we're not there. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Because they only have to do it like 3 times a year. It's not, because we're up there, some, so we can do it. It's ridiculous. The little part that we have to mow is not, I mean, maybe 2 acres. But the fields, the big fields that are farmed, yeah, those are done with tractors, big tractors. Not our tractors. We pay somebody else to do it. Because he has to stay here and work. Now, when he retires, we've been talking about this. When he retires, whether we want to do it ourselves or not. Pearlman, I know you got to go to bed because you work all the time. By the way, next week, Pearlman, Radar's Bush Camp, Matthew, says he might try to come on here with me. We'll see. Pearlman, I'm trying to get him and Daniel to maybe do a live together. I think that'd be cute. Oh, that'd be lovely. Yes. Well, we fly into Fort Wayne a lot. So I don't know how far that is from you. But yes, I'd love to meet y'all. Oh my Lord, you're in Warsaw, Poland? No, that's too cold. That's too cold. But interesting food in Poland. We have a restaurant that does Polish food. Very interesting food. How do you rehabilitate a baby squirrel?
Fix it where nobody will kill it, I guess. How about street?
Oh, mercy. It's in the, see, 4:17 in a.m. Mercy. That's kind of early.
Seal Lantry up there. Is that a new one?
Steel and Tree?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Maybe. Are Are you new still? Welcome. You have missed all of the excitement. But we can recap. Oh, okay. Few hours. Well, I don't know how far you are. We actually are not very far. The house is not very far from Lima, Ohio. Oh yeah, Mama's still awake. She's reading her book, and every once in a while she'll look up at the screen. Oh, you like your filter thing? I have got two different ones of the filter pictures. They're not the same brand that yours is. The filters can be a little pricey. Oh, an all-nighter? Ugh. Ever so often I do that, not by choice, because I have insomnia.
Good night, Robin.
Robin, you get some rest, and don't worry. And if you pray, put it in God's hands. That's the best thing in the world I can tell you. What kind of books does Mama read? Mama, what you got right there?
This is a David Baldacci. It's a little bit different than his usual ones. I like mysteries.
She reads all the time. Her and my sister
Historical.
read all the time.
I like something fast-paced.
She's a very fast reader. I'm a very slow reader. Okay, special formula. I'm trying to think. We're talking about the squirrel rehab. I have seen them give them that cat formula. Joyce's sweetheart, huh?
We've made Sergeant hungry.
Well, what you hungry for? Some kind of Polish food? Are you American or are you Polish?
Polish American could be.
Could be. Are you in the military? I think you already told me, but I don't read all that fast. I got a bookshelf with a lot of books that I don't read. Okay, you're Polish. Okay.
Well, good. We had our pierogi type stuff tonight.
Yeah, we ate pierogies tonight. I watched this lady. They've got the most beautiful dishes in Poland. And jars.
Yeah.
And they had these beautiful, big jars with the most interesting lids that they were using to can products in. They actually were canning some kind of cabbage something. And oh my, it was beautiful. Oh, a ham and cheese sandwich. Yes, I like a grilled ham and cheese. Ooh, when I was at the Costco today, they had this bread, and it's like a sourdough bread, but it has nuts in it, and it had cranberries in it, and dates. It's really good. It's very, very good. My husband likes Polish sausage. You know, sometimes, especially when it gets a little cool out, a nice grilled cheese sandwich kind of just hits the spot. And I don't normally like tomato soup. It's just not one of my things. But a good grilled cheese with some tomato soup, good tomato soup, not like Campbell's, but like really good tomato soup. Delicious.
Progresso is good. Progresso, tomato basil.
Oh, okay. What'd y'all have for dinner, Kathy? How's your daddy doing? What's a grilled cheese sandwich? A grilled cheese sandwich is a piece of bread, cheese, another piece of bread, butter on the outside, and you put it on the skillet and let it get browned a little bit. Flip it over, do the other side a little bit, and the cheese gets all melty. Boom, grilled cheese sandwich.
Ooh.
That's a
That's
little
cold.
cold, Daniel. Oh, mercy. 8 degrees? That's cold. We were up there one time. It was minus 22. That was cold. But you know, all we do is go from the house to the car, from the car to the restaurant or the store. So it wasn't like horrible, you know? It wasn't like I was having to milk the cow in it or something.
Minus 22. Lord have mercy, Nicole.
Well, Ohio, don't y'all come to Florida at some time? Do you come in the winter or do you come in the summer? Daniel, I hope you've got proper heating. Oh, Nicole, I would not. I don't think I could live up there where you do. It's just too cold. It's just too cold. Minus 22? I'd never leave the house. I don't leave the house much as it is. But I'd be sucking down some hot tea. That's the thing. When it is so cold outside. Oh, I can imagine that you did sleep with your hats on last night. Well, I think that oh, you could bring your animals with you. Oh yeah, see, my sister lived in Alaska and they had the nasty weather like that, the minus 14s and the no sunshine and stuff. See, I would be I live in Florida. So I would be absolutely uh I'd go bonkers. I
Us
have to
southern
have I have
flatlanders
to
don't
have my
like it.
sunshine. Um oh, we talked about goulash a little while ago, Kathy. Yeah, we talked to Victor not too terribly long ago. Victor is Kathy's brother, uh, and obviously her daddy is my uncle. And he said he was doing pretty good. Well, yeah, if you running around with them little tiny single digit temperatures and you got shorts on, you might need.
Crazy.
Mother says you're crazy. Oh, okay. You have that radiant heat in the city. You know, we have to winterize the place up there in Ohio so that our pipes and stuff don't freeze. And then when we are there, um, I can't stand the way all the moisture kind of gets sucked out of the house, you know, because I'm used to humidity. And that's why I couldn't stand Las Vegas because there was no humidity. The only time I could breathe properly was in the shower. Um, but the he's got these little things, these little devices that he can put on the pipes that will help them to not freeze. And then we've got electric blankets. I love the electric blankets. Pipes, like the water pipes, the things your water goes through. Oh, I didn't mind the heat when I was in Vegas. Did not mind the heat at all, but it was that lack of humidity that just. And I tell you what, we went out in the middle of the desert at night, and it was beautiful. It was just beautiful. And then I don't know. Oh, we've talked about it before, Ohio. It's a mountain and it has like a little Swiss chalet type thing. It's not far from Lake Mead, I don't think. Which we went out on Lake Mead too. That was interesting. Um, but yeah, I don't think I'd want to live in Las Vegas. Well, I know I wouldn't want to live in Las Vegas. Outside of Las Vegas, maybe, but not in town. Good God, no. Mount Charleston. That's it. That's what we talked about that before. That was beautiful. That was beautiful there. And I was there in September. Was yeah. Okay, you're just used to farmland. We do not live on farmland here in Florida. We live in a suburb. Um, and I live about 4 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. Oh dear, that's terrible, CL. You had pipes bust. That's terrible. What do you do if they freeze up there, Sarge? Do they ever freeze up? Yeah, my husband and I keep talking about buying more farmland at some point. I think he thinks we're gonna win the lottery. He buys a ticket every week or so, you know. So I think he thinks we're gonna win the lottery and he's gonna buy a whole bunch of stuff. No, we've only ever had snow here once where I live, and that was 1970 something. It was a long time ago. And they canceled school. And it was just a smither. It was a dusting, very light dusting. Oh, I love a nice fire. I wish I had a fireplace, but the truth of the matter is we would never get to use it because it never gets that cold. I don't eat, we have electric heat, but we haven't had it on in years. Yes, actually we do. We have a Brighton something casino.
It's on the Indian reservation.
Yeah, it's on the Indian reservation, and it's just south of us. It's kind of near Lake Okeechobee. Laura, you have a good night and get some sleep. I'll see you soon. I know you do your live later on this week. Why do you like to gamble, Daniel? I don't gamble. Now my husband, he doesn't like do, slot machines or anything. He just likes to buy lottery tickets. Okay, Sarge, you live in a cabin. I love a cabin. I think cabins are lovely. I've not been on your channel, Sarge, so I don't know if you have video and stuff on yours about your cabin, but I love a cabin look. Now, Ohio Daniel can tell you all about casinos. He used to work in one. Oh, it's rained. It snowed 3 times on y'all up there. Kathy, I was going to say, Kathy, you going to bed this early? You don't normally go to bed this early, do you? Nicole, you do live in a cabin in the woods with some cute little puppies. Okay, Kathy, you have got to go on Nicole's, write it down, and go on Nicole's and look at the little white puffball puppies that she's got on there. You will want one so bad. They're Great Pyrenees. They are adorable.
But they get really big.
Yeah, they get huge. Okay, so you light candles for your light. Well, how do you have electricity to run your phone or whatever device you're on? Do you use solar? Bethany, hey, how you doing today? Okay, stone quarries. I love stone quarries. I think they are so neat looking.
I think they're scary.
Well, they can be scary. I don't want to I'm a little bit afraid of heights. Not like I'm going to pass out or anything, but it can kind of give me the wooies. Oh, okay. You go work in the city sometime. Nicole, I'm gonna have to pick your brain sometime about some solar stuff. Um, Honey, I'm doing great. I'm doing just fine. You know, life is good. Life is good. Nicole, how's Sammy doing? I was telling my granddaughter about Sammy liking her pink tree. She was very happy at that.
Miss Anna.
Yeah, you missed me telling hey to her. Mother catches on a little late sometimes. Oh, I did my nails yesterday. Changed it up a little bit. They're supposed to be sparkly, but I don't know that they're all that sparkly. They are. Well, they are Great Pyrenees, right? Nicole. You know what my granddaughter's been singing? Grandma got run over by a reindeer. And she thinks it's so funny when she sings it because she knows I hate that song. Oh, Lord. So you're sitting out there in minus 14 degrees with your phone outside. Oh, Lord. Well, I would love the solitude. I do have to say, I would love the solitude of just being out in the middle of nowhere where nobody. It's like today. This boy comes up to the door, and you know, of course, Max had a hissy fit. That's the dog. So he has a hissy fit. And I knew the boy was coming up to the door because, you know, we got them cameras and stuff, so I could see that. So I kind of met him out there so the dog didn't just have out and out heart failure. You know what he wanted to sell me? He wanted to sell me cameras for outside. I said, I already have cameras outside. Can you not see them? They're all over. He's like, oh, well, I thought you might want to update them. No, they work. I don't like people coming and trying to sell me stuff at my door. Nicole, you'd like Kathy. Kathy's a sweetheart. Oh, I saw, Kathy, that your brother and your father went to Uncle David's birthday celebration. That was very nice of them to do that. We were gonna go, but I started thinking about it. I did not want to be on the highway on Thanksgiving weekend. What are y'all doing, Kathy, for Christmas? You know what we do. However, we're not going to be having the same food that we normally have. The food's going to change because it costs a doggone much. I'm leaning towards lasagna. What's everybody else going to have? Well, this is my thing. There are certain parts of modern technology that I love. And then there are other parts of modern technology that I do not like at all. Like AI, it that Ohio can tell you it scares me. Yeah. But there are some parts of modern technology that I appreciate. Uh, but I don't want it forced on me. You know, that's another thing. Don't
Too
want it.
late.
But yeah, unless you live out in the middle of nowhere like you do, you don't even want to know what AI is.
Still
Sarge.
go into technology, it's got you.
Oh my word. Giant fluffy white pups. Well, see, do Reba and this Pyrenees play together? Max really hasn't ever played with other dogs. I don't know if he'd like other dogs or not. He went to doggy school. That was a hoot and a half. Oh, that's nice. Y'all are gonna go up to the mountains. That's nice. Well, don't get snowed in somewhere and make him late for his date. Um, did you put up your Christmas decorations, Kathy? I know you've been a little under the weather, so you may not have. I found the cutest little okay, Sarge. Bean. Oh, okay. So yeah, you don't need Bean and Reba having visitation rights. Uh Now, Reba's had puppies before, because you've got one of them, right? That's your other dog. I always forget its name. Cute dog, though. Max, my dog, my cousin Kathy picked out Max for me. He's just a little tiny little thing. My sister Bethany had one of those. It was not the friendliest dog I've ever met. They actually ended up having to get rid of it because it was not friendly. Chewy. See, I knew it was in there, you know. Oh, I love putting up my trees, Kathy, as you well know. I went, you probably haven't seen, but I went and we went to the Tractor Supply and they had trees. They were kind of pitiful looking, to be quite honest. They were real trees. Um, and they were way too expensive. I was like, oh no, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. We've been having so much wind lately that all of our outdoor stand up type things keep falling over. And so the flamingo, it rained. Okay, I don't know who invents some of this stuff, but the flamingo has real feathers on it, real pink feathers. Well, when it rains, them real pink feathers get wet, obviously. And they are some ugly looking things. I'm just saying. I don't know who invented that and who put that on there. But anyway, it blows over. And so there you got a dead flamingo on the front yard. So, and then the snowman, because that's the only kind of snowman we're ever going to get. Um, he blows over. And I'm like, Dwayne has to go out there and fix it every single day. Go out there and fix them. And we got them Christmas package ones that light up. And finally he just kind of propped them up so they just kind of look like they're tumbling, because it's like, okay, well, we can't just keep picking these things up all the time. But he has to with that flamingo and that snowman. Because, of course, those are for his baby. We're going on a little trip after Christmas because Santa Claus is going to be bringing us a trip. I will tell you more about it after Santa Claus brings it. Oh, how nice! That sounds lovely. Oh, Nicole, you gonna get attached to that one. See, I'd be bad. I'd be so bad because I'd want to snuggle it all the time. Them little, oh, just so cute. Oh, just adorable. Um, that probably gonna be the one. Is it a boy or a girl? Did you want to keep a boy or a girl? Um, Kathy, I have made outdoor stuff. It don't last very long here. Oh, Kathy, Nicole, Kathy would like have. She'd be toting them around in her shirt. She'd be folding them up and putting them in her shirt. Oh, it's a little boy. Oh, you got yourself some blueberries. I bought some strawberries today because the strawberry season in Florida is coming up. And anyway, they had strawberries, and my baby loves strawberries, and I'm gonna make some chocolate covered strawberries because, well, they're delicious. Okay, so Nicole, are you gonna keep that little baby boy puppy, or do you want to keep a girl puppy? And have you picked out a name yet? We had the pickle of a time trying to pick out a name for our dog. Uh, husband wanted to name it Fred. He wants to name everything Fred. And I don't even remember what I wanted. Yes, honey, you have a question? Go ahead and ask. Now, if it's rude or ugly, Nicole will boot you out of here in a heartbeat. Darnell? Oh no, I like the name Darnell. That's fine. You know, I don't know where Ohio where he got the name Fred, but he wants to name everything Fred.
Fred from Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, the males are less expensive to get fixed. You're right. Uh, Darnell would be a good name. You have a dog named Navy? Okay. JB, hello. Welcome. Uh, D Hogs, is it? Oh, well, that would be funny. We have a cat, and its name's Freya. I don't know. It's some kind of Viking name. Well, yes. There's something else named Darnell. It'll come to me in the middle of the night. Baxter's a good name. I had a basset hound one time. Her name was Ladybug. Yes, my Darnell was a man or a male. What was it though? It, like I say, it'll come to me. I'm a little slow on the upkeep sometimes. Um, but Kathy, you know, if you got another animal, another dog, you can't just up and go anytime you want to. You've got to find somebody to watch your dog. Thank you very much. I love my Christmas decorations. If you go on my channel, I have a lot of Christmas decorations. This is just some. This is just a smattering of it. Because I'm a little obsessive about it. Oh, I would love to go outside and start a fire. In fact, I told my husband I wanted to get the fire pit out. He's yet to do it. Oh, that would be a good name, Nicole, because they're white. Anyway, if you go on the channel, you can see all the Christmas decorations. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And you come back sometime. We're here every Tuesday. Generally, I start at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but tonight I did start a little later. I can understand that, Nicole. I think that for the most part, I prefer the male dogs. I've had female dogs before, but I prefer the male dogs. And Merry Christmas to you, and thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know why they just have a different like disposition. just a different rhythm to them, the dogs. My sister had a lab mix that was a girl, and she was a little crazy. And then she had a full lab that she was very, very high strung. And the I don't want a high strung dog. I want a calm dog. Oh, you got a project? Is it a YouTube project or like an at home project? Or maybe it's a work project, Ohio. Yes, we do. We here in the United States, I tend to say Merry Christmas. I have noticed I watch a lot of British television, and they often say Happy Christmas. But you know what? Whichever makes you float your boat's fine for me. Merry or Happy Christmas. Just celebrate. Just enjoy it. It is a lovely time of year. Are you all right? That's my mama coughing,
Yeah,
by the
I'm
way.
good.
Oh, okay. The dead one. Ohio Valley has two channels, and he's teaching us all how to survive in case something happens in the world. Saying, hey, how you doing? Oh, you like Mary? I like Mary. A happy's okay too, but I grew up with them saying Merry Christmas, so yeah. Um, if you, I like I said, I don't know how to put them on there, but if you can figure out how to do it, feel free to do so. Uh, Ohio, you could put both your channels up there. I'd be happy as a clam. That's Mama yawning.
Go to bed.
Your husband calls him Princess. Well,
Good night, all you YouTubers.
oh, there's nothing in the world wrong, Sarge, with being homeschooled. I think it's a I wish that my children would let me homeschool my grand, but that's not up to me. Mama is tired. She gotta go to bed. Well, Kathy, if you're tired, go to sleep. Dwayne just went walking through here. I don't know what he's doing. I know he's been asleep for a few hours. Yeah, see, Ohio, that's y'all go on his little channels because they're very informative. Hey, Mama, Kathy said she loves you. You know she's deaf as a post. And oh my Lord. So her hearing aids have not been working quite right. I said, you've got to go get them things seen about. I can't keep turning the TV up louder and louder and louder. My head will explode. Now the rest of y'all, please do. I think it's called pin. I'm not sure. Put your stuff up there because I personally don't know how to do it, but you need to promote yourself. Put yourself out there. Oh well, now today I'm not really. I was gonna wear this really funny hat earlier, but I thought, you know what? I would get a headache. It's bad enough having to put these up and down all the time, but if I put that hat on, it's huge. It's really big. It's a big old hat, Christmas hat. I got it to wear in the parade, and then the baby didn't walk in the parade, so it was like, okay, well that was a waste of my $5, but that's all right. You wouldn't believe the number of grumpy people I saw at the Costco. And I don't know if it's because they're stressed because it's the holiday, coming up, or what it was, but I just thought, well, maybe I'll put it on tomorrow. Or not. Maybe I'll do a video with it on. It's It'd make me absolutely tall. Because, I'm not very tall. Oh, CL is making lovely things. Are you still working on your Christmas ornaments? Or Christmas gifts, I guess it was. I gave some Christmas cheer away today to my friend Carol. It was so funny because I had gotten the stuff, and I baked cookies and I had made the jams and all these different things. And so anyway, I made a basket to give to her for Christmas. And I don't know if I'll see her again before Christmas, so I went ahead and gave it to her today. She said, "But I don't have anything for you." And I said, "You don't need to have anything for me. I've got everything in the world that I want. I did this because I love you. I have the time to do it. You're dealing with a lot in your world right now. Just enjoy. Just take it. Go." Uh, we shouldn't always expect to get a gift back. It's not about that. It's about you and the feeling you get when you give a gift. Okay, Kathy. Good night, sweetheart. Hey, tell Scooter I said, hey. That's her husband. Tell Dawson I said, hey. And tell Dawson you need to make sure that, okay, this is important. You need to make an address book with all the pertinent phone numbers and addresses in it. A book, a physical book that you have to pick up and, a book, not the phone. And give it to him so he knows how to reach people for when he goes away. I say I like to be. I don't need to get stuff, but I like to give stuff. Oh, have y'all heard The Little Drummer Boy by oh, good Lord, have mercy, King and Country? Oh, it's good. It's very good. Sarge, you go ahead, honey. You need to go to sleep. It's it's probably early in the morning now because it was 4 something earlier when we was talking. You get some sleep, and thank you so much for coming on. Oh, that's nice. I tell you what, Nicole can tell you if the package ever got there or not. The cost of postage, it's ridiculous. I sent out our Christmas cards, and I didn't send out as many of them as I normally do. And just the price of stamps. I was like, well, good night, Sarge. You have sweet dreams, honey. Sweet dreams. I know Kathy's gonna have sweet dreams because she can dream about me. But yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas to you too, Sarge. Postage is it's absurd. It's just absurd. In fact, I talked to my daughter the other day and I told her, normally I send her a little like care package, around the holidays. And I said, honey, it's going to cost $30 or $40 for me to mail this box to you this year. Would you rather me just give you the money and let you go buy what you want? I said, it won't hurt my feelings at all. Because she moves a lot. So I don't want to, drag her down with a bunch of stuff that she don't need or want. Or feel bad about getting rid of or what have you. So, good night, Kayla. Hope sweet dreams to you too. Oh, you're the same person. Well, sweet dreams anyway. But I told her and she said, well, okay, that's fine. But you're still gonna send me a Christmas card. I already sent the Christmas card. But yeah, exactly. A gift card, or I put money in for my daughter. I could put money in her account. But It's just ridiculous how expensive it's gotten. We got one Christmas card so far, uh, and that was from my husband's cousin, who's a little old man and lives by himself. And so, yes, I sent him a Christmas card. You know, I send the little old people Christmas cards, and he so far he's our only Christmas card. Oh, okay. Oh, just so long as it got there, Nicole. Thank God it got there. Uh, but I'm well. See how fancy, and see that's the thing. My daughter makes stuff and sells stuff on Etsy. I don't remember. It's one of them things. Thank you, All Things Country. Uh, anyway, it's the postage. You know, the little item that you want to buy may only cost $5 or $6, but it's another $10 to have it mailed to you. Well, that now the little trinkety thing that you were going to do, you know, just a little Shotsky type thing to give somebody or what have you. Now you got like a $20 investment in it. No, no. So I'm over the postal service. I'm over it. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm sure, CL, I'm sure it was not cheap to mail that. So, okay, so my grandbaby, her birthday's in November, so she got a lot of stuff in November. And then, of course, this year, so we had to write the letter to the Santa Claus, you know. And it is amazing to me what she gets bombarded with this stuff of these toys and all this stuff and everything. So we had a big old long conversation about that Santa Claus can give you other stuff too. You know, it doesn't have to be a toy. He can give you a trip, or he can give you, other experiences. You know, like going to the zoo or something like that. So, thank the Lord. When we wrote to Santa Claus, that's what she said. She wanted to go to Ohio to see snow, which I don't know if we'll get to do that or not because, her mama has her half the time, her daddy has her half the time. There's certain days she can't miss school, all this kind of, it's like she's in first grade. If she misses a week of school, it's really not that big a deal, but her parents are not into that, so whatever. Um, oh yeah, I do a lot of deliver stuff in person to myself. Yeah, especially the heavy stuff. Um, like when I can something, like I make soup and can it and stuff. Yeah, that is definitely stuff I do not mail because it costs too much. So anyway, with my grandbaby, yes, that's what we got her. We got her experiences. And she wants to go to this resort that we've been to before, and so that she wanted to do that. That's one of them. And she wanted to go to Ohio, and she wants to see snow. And then there's this place where you can drive your car through the zoo. Lion Country Safari is what it's called. Um, and I've never been to it, but my husband's grandfather had one of them big old Cadillacs. I mean, we're talking like in the early '80s, big old Cadillac, and some kind of critter. I want to say it was a giraffe, knocked the side mirror off of his brand new Cadillac. He was not happy at all. But so I don't know what on God's green earth we drive down there because my husband would have probably the truck, quite honestly, because he'd have a fit if something happened to his cars. Oh yeah, saying she has only been up in the snow once. Um, and she loved it. And we've got all of her the clothes and all that kind of stuff up in Ohio, so it's easy. We can just go up there and she can see the snow and play in the snow. And sometimes if if it's the right timing and all the mojo is right, my daughter can come in on the train from Wisconsin to Ohio and spend time with us because she doesn't get to see um, her niece very often. So, yeah, Ohio, he ain't gonna take that Mustang to no Lion Country Safari and have some water buffalo plow into it. He'd have heart failure. I'd be right PO'd myself. The but you know what we are gonna do with the Mustang? I think this is very clever of us. We're gonna take it to look at the Christmas lights around town. Just think about it. We'll be like we're in a parade. We'll take the top down. It'll be fabulous. Oh no, see, it's not -7 here. I can tell you real quick like what it is right here. It is cooler than it was because it was hot. It was real hot the other day. It was 86 degrees. Right now it is 64 degrees outside, which to us is a little cool. Uh, but yeah. So let me see here. Yeah, it's gonna get up to 74 tomorrow. So for us, that's a little cool, you know? Yes, and I have a Mustang. I got it for my birthday. Uh, Now my daughter, uh, is, it is 35. And at our place in Ohio, it is 39. So, and just because I like to say it, I'll let you know that at Wikiwaki, it's 55. That's where the mermaids live. Uh, when am I? Well, we're looking at the calendar now, Ohio. We're looking at trying to get up there sometime in February, so she can see snow. But we will definitely come up as soon as school gets out, and that's the end of May. So in June, we'll definitely be up there. Because he likes to look in on the crops and see what's going on. And I think he's going to have to go have a little chit chat with the Cargill people. They are fun cars. Convertibles, plain and simple, are fun. But I had a Volkswagen Beetle that was convertible, and that was a lot of fun. That was a long time ago, though. The Mustang, it's a few years old, but it's not old, and it's got like under 30,000 miles. I have Rural said something about bug out weekend, and if I could get my husband to say that he would do that, he's not the most social creature. Um, and I'm the one that does all the work when it comes to the bug out stuff. Okay, so all things country. Well, 9 hours is a little. However, it's so funny. People will say, "Oh, we're gonna be up at somewhere in the Panhandle," and I'm like, "Okay, you do realize that's 12 hours away. To do from Florida's long. We're long and skinny. You know." I had a Volkswagen Bug, and it needed. That's why we got rid of it because it was starting to get, you know. See, I'd be in hog heaven probably, Ohio. But yeah, he's just. I'm not saying he's particularly antisocial, really. I mean, although he is, um, it takes him a long time to warm up to people. He don't just jump in and just chitty chat. And he don't really chitty chat with me, to be quite honest. But I'd love it. You know, I would, and gain information and knowledge from people, and you can pick the brains of some of the brightest people out there. Well, you would think, but he is a Wolverine. Just saying. Oh, I need a drink. I need a beverage. You know, Sand, I don't know why they do that. And we have clubs of people who own Jeeps here. And you can get on 95 and there'll be like, 100 of them Jeeps. And they all got them little ducks lined up in the dashboard. My son bought a whole bunch of them little ducks just so he could leave them at people's Jeeps. And him and my granddaughter, when they see Jeeps, they get one of them little ducks out of the bag and put it up there. I don't know what it means. It's like I don't know what the 6-7 means either, but it means something, but I don't know. No, you probably shouldn't. Vision probably wouldn't. No. Okay, CL, I can understand it is time for bed for you, because you and I are on the same time thing. I like them little ducks. Yeah, there's a lot of things in life I just don't figure out. And like little social foibles, I don't know what you'd call them, that I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about. And my children just look at me like I'm the village idiot, but I don't know. Oh, that's a nice thing, Nicole. We I don't know what it means though for them to be in the Jeeps. My brother-in-law has a Jeep, but he ain't got none of them little ducks. But I can understand your daughter collecting them for Albert. That's nice. Sometimes we just need a little remembrance. I drive a Ford. We do own a Dodge truck. It's old, but everything else is Ford. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Oh well, no, wait. Do have a Toyota because that was my mama's car, and it's a workhorse. It's a little workhorse. It's a little big car. And that's what my husband drives back and forth to work because he has to drive so far to work. So he drives that little Toyota because it gets really, really good gas mileage. But as far as like me, I don't put miles on a car. I mean, honest to goodness, um, the going up to the Costco, which is like 45 miles once a month, is the furthest I ever drive. The school is like right there, so and Walmart's 4 miles, so I don't put miles on a vehicle. Oh, I bet Reba is a big hit at the bug out weekends. Now, does everybody know what bug out weekend means? It might be better, Ohio, if you explains it. It's basically where a group of like-minded people gather to exchange ideas and to the old lady's awake. Yes, ma'am.
Don't forget to put the flowers in water. They're in the chair in the dining room.
Okay. But they talk about being prepared for every scenario, every situation, what you need, what you don't need. It's a learning experience as well as a uh, gathering to socialize, to exchange, to enjoy. Um, oh, I bet she was a mascot last year. Um, if y'all haven't seen Reba, she's just the cutest little thing. She's just cute. She's not big as a biscuit. Anyway, saying, do you understand what they are yet? It's people who like to be prepared for any. Yes, basic. See, he explains it much better than me. See, well, they're not crazy. They're just a little different. But you know what? I am different. I'm so much more different than most people that I know. I look at other people and I go, my Lord, you have a boring life. I know that sounds terrible, doesn't it? It sounds very judgmental. And I don't mean for it to sound judgmental at all, not at all. But I'm thinking, okay, sometimes you have to create your own. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. Joy, honey, go to bed if you're tired. I understand. I probably should let all y'all go to bed. Good God, look how long I've been on here. At least I haven't cussed yet. Lord help it. Or blown the house up. Now, the funny part about me with that stove and blowing the house up, my brother-in-law is EOD, Explosive Ordnance Division. I did not let him watch the video. But if I ever need something blown up, that's who I'm calling. Because he knows how to do it. And he knows how to do it safely. So, all right, I guess I should let y'all go to bed. Everybody be kind to each other. Do something fun. And oh yeah, you gonna have to give a class, definitely, Ohio. You definitely gonna have to. Oh, Granny don't sing. Well, I do sing. I sing along in the radio. Um, you know they're gonna ask you to do, well, because you keep doing all these good videos and that, so they're gonna have you doing something. I will be back next Tuesday. Possibly Radar will be on, maybe not. I don't know. But I'll be back, and I'm gonna do it at 8 rather than at 9, cause I lose Mama. You know, she gotta go to bed. Uh, I will probably do a pop up again, cause quite honestly, uh, I make shorts. I don't make longs. But a pop up of a live, I can keep the rhythm a little bit better. So everybody be blessed. Joy, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nicole, thank you. Ohio, thank you. Sand, thank you. And be kind to each other. It's important. It's very important. I will talk to y'all later. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.